So, do you think we're leaving the swamp?
Yes.
Well, you're wrong.
Oh.
Well, you're not wrong, but you're wrong.
What?
We aren't leaving the swamp just yet.
Oh.
There's one more area to figure out. And I do kind of mean figure out, not just explore, because it gets kind of crazy figuring out where everything leads.
Little hairy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So it might have been hard to see when I came over here the last time, but there's this giant tree root thing
Oh.
that leads up into an area
Mm-hmm.
with this most amazing shield. You will not believe it. You've seen it before, and you were like, wow, that's an amazing shield.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh.
It's 3 pieces of wood nailed together.
Yes. Now you
But-
can be bag lady.
There's a mystery here. What is it?
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But there's another mystery here.
What?
Yeah, I can't imagine that they really wanted people to find this place.
No.
I mean, clearly they made it, but the rumor is that this was not this immediate area, but the next one was supposed to be some sort of PvP area, and it just never got fleshed out.
All right.
And I think they tried to rectify that in the next game by making a ton of PvP areas. One is like an arena, and there's one in this game as well, but it's part of the DLC.
Right.
But this is a giant tree,
Oh, good.
and somehow we're in the middle of the giant tree, but the roots are in the middle of the tree, and I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's game logic.
So as you can see, there's nothing but roots down there.
Yeah.
But there's
Oh.
also a really good ring in here. It's the Chloranthy ring. So now if I wear that, which I will, it actually increases how quickly I get my stamina back.
That's a very good thing.
It is an incredibly useful ring, tucked away in this area.
Very dangerous to try and get to, too.
Very dangerous to try to get away from, because I don't like this thing right here.
Yes, that too.
And yeah, sometimes you just end up on it and you don't want to fall off.
No.
But you kind of have to run, but I don't know. That also works.
That works.
So I'm not going to get all of the items in this area because some of them are pretty precariously placed.
Very precariously placed.
Like you can see up there are a couple of crystal lizards that would drop some stuff, but can't really get to them in time. And of course, the basilisks make a comeback.
Yeah. Because they're a fun enemy.
They're one of 2 enemy types in this area. One of them we haven't seen before.
I like them.
We'll get to them. I just don't like dealing with having to be cursed at this point.
No.
And even though I'm pretty sure I know this area very well, you'll see me look at stuff and then go, wait, fuck.
Oh, no.
So that was fun.
Very dangerous area.
So now coming back to this area, I'm actually meant to jump, but I didn't really make it far enough. And what I actually cut out of there is another failed attempt. Because I thought, I didn't quite make that jump because I wasn't far enough. And then it turned out you can't be close enough for that.
Nope.
So I'm debating whether or not to jump to the one next to me or the one below me, and oh god,
Oh. Well,
that could have ended so much worse.
at least you survived.
I'm floating, by the way.
Oh, good.
I was actually so far off the branch I couldn't make it back on. But there are some good items down here that we'll never see. A lot of the items are like blue Titanite chunks for upgrading magic weapons later in the game. But I don't really like magic weapons, they don't really do enough damage for me. So we won't see that too much.
I think I can honestly say I've never seen a magic weapon in use.
I'll give it a shot. There is at least one weapon that you can just find that's already imbued with magic. That's not till like the second half of the game, if I had to guess.
Ah.
I know where it is. I know where everything is.
Yeah, we of course.
Now, you can just sort of run past all these guys, but they might chase you or they might fall to their death, and my luck hasn't been great so far. So I just want to take care of all of them.
Although it is funny when they jump to their own death.
And I'm just so badass at this point. I'll walk through that curse cloud.
That's
I
right.
don't care. So that's it for the basilisks. At least in this little part. There are more.
Oh, good.
But the enemies coming up are super, super deadly.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not think it.
They don't look it.
No. The one does.
Yeah, he does.
This one doesn't.
Not
Like,
really.
oh no, he tripped.
Oh.
That's actually his attack. And it hurts. Don't ask me how a mushroom makes that sound,
I don't know.
because I'm not entirely sure myself. So I don't really want to deal with the giant one down here.
No.
So I just think that I'm gonna run on past. To my knowledge, they don't drop anything, or at least anything useful.
Right.
So it is not worth any of that. But there are multiple reasons to come down to Ash Lake. One is that bonfire you can see in the distance.
Yeah.
Part of two NPCs' storylines, we're going to want to see that. And it's one of the few that you can teleport to in this game later, so it'll make fast travel nice.
Yeah. But NPC is a little sad.
Now we'll see if it's sad. If I don't mess it up. But this whole area is nothing but trees, sort of.
Yeah. Makes sense.
We'll be running along the sand a lot, so not a whole lot of time for trees.
No.
There is a scary enemy down here that, at my present state, is going to probably murder me.
Oh.
And it's this Hydra that you can get a really good look at.
Yeah.
It looks more like a turtle with a lot of heads
Yes, it does.
that shoots water.
Well.
And
That's
I'm
scary.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck. And got one.
All
For
right.
Almost no damage. So these Hydras are scary only when they have a majority of their heads, because that lunge attack that they do is incredibly painful.
And really random.
As you can see, it takes away most of my stamina when my shield is up. So it's at this point that you want the Chloranthy ring to make sure you have all your stamina all the time.
Yes.
And they generally fall in the same spot every time when they lunge at you, but not always. That's 2 heads down. I kind of fast forward through most of this because this fight took a while. I
Yeah.
want to say about 10 minutes,
Wow.
but you don't even need to cut all the heads off. You just need to lower its health all the way.
Yeah.
And then you get some dragon scales,
Good stuff.
which again we can't use, but we'll see some cool items later. Maybe even this video?
Ooh.
I actually don't remember. I could, but I don't remember if I do. So this was just a giant, I guess, unfinished PvP area. I'm not really sure what they were going to go for.
It's very open.
Yeah, you can tell that they're... Aside from the Hydra, there's a little bit where there are basilisks, but for the most part, it's just giant clam, walking clam things.
Yeah, you know. What clams normally do.
Like sitting over here. And they can sometimes drop some stuff like Twinkling Titanite, so it's not a total loss to try to engage them, but they hit pretty hard. And they'll hit multiple times. But I'm not doing a whole lot of damage either.
No, not really.
So I figure, hey, if I can stun them with one hand, I'll just hit them with two.
There you go.
It still takes a while.
I can see that.
It still takes a while. There we go. Was it worth it? Yes.
Very nice.
They will also drop items, can't quite remember the name, but they will get rid of curse for you.
Good.
So you don't have to go find somebody and buy them.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really say it's worth it, since I will probably mess this up if I try to kill them and farm for these stones. And don't really ask me how a clam oyster has 5 legs and a bunch of skulls.
I was gonna say, I'm more concerned about the skulls in itself.
Yeah. I guess it would make sense though, because that curse stone looks like a skull.
True.
This is very precarious, just to get another dragon scale. Because you can see the edge of the sand in the water, and it's right there.
Yep.
So I don't want to fall off.
Nope, can't swim.
That'd be really weird if you could.
It would be weird.
If they made a new Dark Souls or some other Souls game and you just had swimming ability.
Yeah. Instead of instant sink.
It's not so much sink as it is fall 800 million feet to your death.
Exactly.
But here's the little enclave of basilisks.
Oh, good. Walk into their nest.
I sneak up on one of them. And tucked away in here, we've got a couple more.
No.
Can't see. And oh.
Oh boy. He's coming up to say hello.
Can't remember if I try to deal with him. You'll have to find out. If he punches me, I will die. One hit, shield up, doesn't matter. I will die.
That's pretty nasty.
So this is incredibly scary. I don't want to do it.
Time to bail.
There is, however, an item in there that you can only get if you go up top, but there's no other entrances except down here.
Oh.
You actually sneak through the roots and a horrible camera. And all the way up here. You get Great Magic Barrier, which is good against magic, really.
Makes sense.
It sort of defends you against everything, but... Oh god.
Oh no.
That's not really an exit, by the way.
He followed. Just gotta wait for him to lumber back down. Nope. He's gonna attack.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I don't wanna.
No. Time to leave.
Like, I gotta hit him so many times, and if I mess up once...
That's it.
If I misjudge when he's going to attack, that's it.
It's all over.
Punched to death by a mushroom.
Yeah.
I've already been bitten to death by dogs and mosquitoes. I don't want to go out this way.
No.
So we got one more of these guys. Again, still takes a while.
Yeah.
Trying to not let him turn around, because now he can use really any attack on me. If I'm directly behind him, I've got some defense there.
Alright.
Yep. Give us a lot of upgrade potential.
Yes.
I think the only time we can buy that is not for maybe a little bit longer. I'm glad they don't keep all that stuff till the very end.
Yes.
But after walking all the way down the sand, just gotta keep going.
Just keep going.
The nightmare here is that every time you want to come to the bonfire that's at the end of this, you can't warp to it.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, shit, you can.
Oh.
Oh no, I've reversed which bonfires you can warp to.
Whoops.
You can't warp to the Ash Lake one.
You have to warp to this one.
Just this one. This giant dragon.
Ooh.
I don't know how those four wings are doing him any good.
He looks kind of rooted to the spot.
So he has the Dragon Covenant, which is a purely PvP covenant that isn't really a good covenant to be in a lot of the time, because the PvP summons for it kind of don't happen.
Yeah.
But I got two items. One is the Dragon Eye sort of thing, which will, if somebody else has a dragon scale, you get summoned into their world and then you try to kill them for it. But in this covenant, you offer dragon scales. But I don't want to give him all of them, so they're pretty valuable.
Yeah.
But there is a way to get a dragon weapon already,
Oh.
and that's to be mean to the guy that just gave us everything.
Oh.
The good news is he doesn't care,
Huh.
which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
He's totally cool with it.
Alright. Doesn't need that tail.
But if you want any idea of how big this sword is, it's pretty big.
That's a big sword.
It takes a lot of strength to wield.
Huh.
A lot.
Yeah.
So let's just go back to our normal Black Knight sword. But the weapon we got, we can't use.
Aw.
Or not the weapon, the item. I don't know what I'm saying. So you just gotta remove whatever's on your head.
Oh, good.
Say goodbye to that pretty face.
And hello to this pretty face.
It's now dragon time.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna try to keep the dragon head for as long as possible. Just because it looks pretty neat.
Yes, it does.
So let's finally, after how many hours of playing, repair all of my stuff. And upgrade that with the Twinkling Titanite we just found.
Make it more deadly.
It now does about 50% more damage.
Alright.
But there's... that Hydra's gone for good. I think, at least. So the only thing to do is just walk all the way back.
I like the sped up music.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No Hydra for now.
Oh, that's good.
That's a giant skull, by the way.
Eh.
I'm not sure where it comes from.
Back up the tree.
Yeah, you thought we were going to stop at that bonfire?
No.
No, you need to appreciate how long it took me just to get all the way up here.
My god.
This is sped up maybe 4 or 5 times. So getting back up is nothing but ladders.
Hmm.
As it really could only be.
Yeah. At least they're killing themselves.
Yeah, they do that. I hate this part.
It's also scary.
Yep. Leaving it all in. You need to suffer with me. So, almost there.
So long.
Almost. And made it.
Whew.
Yeah. That's never any fun.
No.
But now we can leave the Great Swamp.
Good. Finally.
Go meet our friends back in Firelink.
Yes.